Hi there and welcome to this bonus episode of the Gazette's Hockey Inside Out show. I'm Stu Count of the Gazette, here with our regulars, former Canadiens teammates and Stanley Cup champs Chris Nyland and Rick Green. It's a rebuilding phase, juggling veterans and young guys in this team. Mike Matheson's contract is up at the end of next season. He'll be 32. He has a $4.875 million salary cap hit right now. Knuckles, Canadiens definitely look to move him before that contract expires, or should they think about re-signing him?
Listen, with the emergence of Hudson coming, at some point you want to get something for probably Mike Matheson if you're not going to sign him, right? Now, when I say get someone, not a draft pick, but players they need, that grit we're talking about. Now, Mike Matheson, should he be here long term? Listen, there's an argument for that, and the fact that even though he's 32, depending on the length of the contract offer, here's a guy that's in incredible shape and is not going to slow down anytime soon. So you can get more years out of him. There's no question. But that's the dilemma they're going to have. Is Hudson ready to take the reins? And what can we get for Mike Matheson? Can we go out and get a guy that can come in here and help make a difference in what's going on in the framework of this team?
And I mean, really, there's no rush to do anything with him at this point. He's under contract. If something came their way that really they felt would make the team better, I think that you'd have to look at that. He's a UFA in 2026, but he logs over 23 minutes a game. He plays every situation, so you better be careful how you handle this player, because he's a big part of their team right now. He can skate. You can talk about his defensive play, but overall he's a big piece of their blue line back there. And again, maybe as the time progresses, they'll have a look at what their options could be, and if somebody comes knocking on their door for them, I think they're smart enough to realize that that's going to make their team better. Then they'll move him, but no rush to do anything right now because he's a key part back there.
No, I'd be thinking serious about re-signing him. As you said, Knuckles, he's going to be 32, but he's in phenomenal shape. There's not a lot of guys. You're going to get some of your replacement. Not a lot of defensemen in the NHL who can play that kind of minutes and play the power play and play the PK. Montreal guy, long connection with Kent Hughes, who was his agent before. You have to think he'd want to stay in Montreal. His family, his wife's from Buffalo. That's close also. I'd be thinking, and we're seeing this season, like with young defense, how painful it can be when you have too many of them, right? And to me, I think like he'd be a hard guy to replace, and it would take sort of another Mike Matheson type player, maybe a little younger, I would think, to make that trade. So Kent Hughes has a difficult decision ahead of him, but I'd lean towards keeping him at this point. Just we've seen the struggles with so many young defensemen, and maybe even like a Jonathan Kovacevic, Rick, who was maybe underrated when he was here, but he was a steady veteran guy, right? You can't just throw all kids out on the blue line, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, those are the type of players that each and every night what you're going to get out of them. In the Kovacevic, I'm hopeful that some of these kids coming in are going to understand that the importance of consistency and being able to play the right way is critical to the success. And I guess somewhat of the good thing is they have the skill set now; they just have to fine tune it. And I said it's an overall picture of in their development that the forwards and the defense have to work together to help each other and help each other out and have some success.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Matheson. One of the many difficult decisions Kent Hughes and Jeff Corton will have to make as this rebuild goes forward. Anyway, that's it for this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel. Go to MontrealGazette.com/newsletters to sign up for the Hockey Inside Out newsletter. And you can go to HockeyInsideOut.com every day where you'll get all the latest Canadiens news. Also, if you have a bonus question you'd like us to answer in a future bonus episode, don't be shy. Go in the comment section below and you can post the question there that we'll answer. We'll talk to you again soon.